year where an amazing organization comes together to support HBCUs. So we are excited to have one of our guests today, Senator Paul Lowe. Welcome, Senator Paul Lowe. And he is the chair of the North Carolina Legislative Black Caucus Foundation, Incorporated. Welcome, Senator Lowe, to the Sports Shop. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you for getting up early with us this morning.
Wow.
Well, yeah, I was listening a little bit and talk about
Awesome.
what's happening. None of my teams are in it, so
okay.
I haven't been watching it all.
None of our teams are in it, but we have a series now, we think. So we're excited
finally,
about
I
that.
was going to say, Senator Lowe, a lot of people not watching it. I mean, up until
no
last
LA,
night.
no Knicks.
There you go. And it's been kind of lackluster here. But as Pam mentioned, last night's game was pretty good. So let's get into the big event, Pam.
Yes. So we have a big event coming up on Monday. It's the 38th annual HBCU Scholarship Banquet. So Senator Lowe, you're the chair of this amazing organization. Can you start off by telling us a little bit about the North Carolina Legislative Black Caucus Foundation and then the importance of this event?
Well, the organization got started because there was a group of legislators about 30 years ago that were always being asked for scholarship money. And there was no pipeline in the legislature for scholarship money or for individuals to give scholarship money. So they came together collectively and put together a scholarship foundation. That foundation through the years has given several $1 million worth of scholarships. And the way that's done is they raise money from the corporate community. And after raising that money from the corporate community, it's like a big pie and it's sliced up and given to the HBCUs in North Carolina.
That's awesome.
Man, we're talking to Chair Senator Paul Lowe of the North Carolina Legislative Black Caucus Foundation. And of course, Senator, I'm from an HBCU, not in North Carolina though. I went to Alabama A&M, but while attending the HBCU, I understand clearly how a little assistance, particularly for scholarship purposes, for individuals, particularly like me, can be very, very helpful. And I understand that this foundation has been very successful. And why do you think the corporate people are so willing to help out this foundation, Senator?
Well, because corporate folks want better success, and you have better success when you have diversity of thought and action. And I think, and I know HBCUs bring that to the table. I'm not a graduate of any school here in North Carolina, but I attended Bishop College in Dallas, Texas,
HBCU,
Virginia
baby.
Union in Richmond, Virginia.
There you go.
Those are the schools I graduated from.
Okay.
So I'm HBCU born and bred. But I think that there's some things that, certainly for African Americans, there's some things that you get from an HBCU you can't get anywhere else.
You're right about that.
And they stay with you for life. And not only that, you build relationships for life at a HBCU. So those are some of the unique things that kind of happen because of the HBCU. It's kind of like CIAA. Do you go for the basketball or you go for the reunion?
There you go.
It's kind of an amalgamation of both.
Exactly.
That's right. So we're talking to Senator Paul Lowe, who is the chair of the North Carolina Legislative Black Caucus Foundation. There will be a banquet held on Monday, June 16th. This is the 38th annual. So, Senator Lowe, the theme is HBCUs continuing the legacy of education. Can you expound on what that means, and especially in this current climate?
Well, I think that one of the unique things about an HBCU, when you look at the founding of HBCUs, many of them were founded in the 1800s, and looking at Shaw University, 1865, right directly after the Emancipation. And we as African Americans have always strived to educate our children. Even when I look at my grandparents, they were not educated, but they wanted to make sure my father was educated, and my mother's parents, the same thing. They were concerned that we were educated, and they were educated. So it's kind of a legacy that has followed us, for centuries now, that we strive to find ways to educate our children. And in most African American families, even if the family isn't educated, they want to find a way to educate their children. And that's a legacy that we want to carry on. And one of the unique things that's happening this year, we're having Dr. Brown, who is the new chancellor of Winston-Salem State University. And to introduce her, Pam, I don't know if you noticed that on the program, I was able to get her mother,
I saw that,
who is an educator.
Oh, wow.
And retired educator, of elementary school teacher, which my mother was an elementary school teacher as well. But she's going to introduce her daughter.
Oh, that's awesome.
Which I think is kind of a neat thing to give an example of that legacy that we continue to try to perpetuate, because education is the great equalizer for our people.
Absolutely.
I don't, my grandfather used to say, you might lose money, but you can't lose education.
Wow.
I think there's something to be said for that.
That's powerful. I mean,
that's awesome.
We talking to Senator Paul Lowe, who's the chair of the North Carolina Legislative Black Caucus Foundation, and a big event is going on the 16th, which is Monday. Senator, I'm assuming people can still support this organization. Can they purchase tickets and things of that nature?
They can purchase tickets. They can go to the website. You have Pam there, and she can give you more details on the website and getting tickets. I'm so appreciative for the work that she's given to this organization and helping us plan it.
Thank you so much. It has truly been an honor. Yeah. Yes, you can still support. If you cannot come out, you can support, or you could come out and buy tickets by going to nclbcf.org. And so that's the North Carolina Legislative Black Foundation, Black Caucus Foundation.org. So nclbcf.org. Yeah. And there's a button there to click for tickets, and it'll send you straight to the Eventbrite.
We'll post on our social media.
Yes, and we'll put it on all our social media. So thank you again.
Thank you for your service, Senator. Appreciate
getting
you.
on early with us. Yes. We appreciate it. And we thank you for the work that you and your organization is doing.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you again. And I'm going to get up and listen more mornings about what you all have to say about sports.
I appreciate it. And share it and tell people about it. We really, really appreciate that so much. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too.
God bless.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
That's good, man. And yeah, definitely go